Previously on Willowmist Emporium.
You always have had your own way of doing things, my dear. That is precisely why I am entrusting you with my greatest treasure, my antique shop. I just don't understand why you left so suddenly. Aunt Sylvie needs someone to watch the shop. You know that.
In short, I am your aunt's financial partner, her accountant, and now by extension, yours for the time being. We have a lot to discuss regarding accounts, cash flow, and taxes.
Such exciting topics for a Tuesday morning.
Unfortunately, I'll have to pass. I'm paid for doing accountant, not for eating breakfast and tours.
So you only do things that get paid for? That's kind of not fun.
And are you fond of fine meals, beautiful atmospheres, and live music?
Yes, and yes.
Divine! I have a restaurant just off the main street. I have just created a new dish. I call it my Crimson Risotto. But I need some time to prepare. Tomorrow night, I will astonish you with the finest food in Willowmist or beyond.
Jesus Christ! I am not going to be doing... I feel like I'm going to do these voices injustice. I feel bad now. I feel like I'm going to do it injustice. Does my aunt really make you work this much overtime?
No. I was just neatening, I can't say that.
Kneading up before you arrived. I feel like I can't say that word.
Something, a person perhaps, floating a foot off the ground, head tilted to the side as if it were too heavy to carry, staring at you with wide eyes.
Is it a ghost?
What in the ever-loving hell is... Your time is near. You can't hide from me any longer.
What the frick? All the color drained out of Florian's face in a moment. He stared at you with wide, open eyes, mouth open slightly, yet no words escaped. You're... Is he gonna come back? He kind of left kind of spookily. Your eyes shot open to the sound of someone banging on the door downstairs. With blurry sight, you look towards your phone. 6:04 a.m. Not Florian then. I'm getting up. The banging on the door continued. It got louder the closer you became. Stranger too, because it sounded less like someone's fist and more like a hunk of metal. I'm coming! No need to break the door down.
My lady, I humbly kneel before you as both protector and servant. From this day forth my life is in your command. I, Dame Lucille del Rosario of the Order of the Crown, do hereby swear an oath upon my honor and my blade. No harm shall come to you while I yet draw breath. Your enemies shall be mine, your struggles mine to shoulder.
Okay.
What? Fuck. What the hell? A mysterious knight lifted her head, looking directly towards you, you thought. It was hard to tell with the whole helmet thing going on. Even if it shall cost me my life, I shall stand by your side. I ask for nothing in return but the chance to serve a worthy cause. By my oath, I shall be your steadfast shield and your loyal sword.
At 6 in the morning? Honor and stuff is great, but at 6 in the morning?
Honor and servitude know no time limit, my lady.
The suit of armor rises, straightening out to stand taller than you. I think I might still be a little confused.
I understand. Trust does not come easily. Please rest easy, my lady, for I shall prove myself worthy of your trust.
Okay, hold on a second. First of all, please call me Allie.
I'm afraid I cannot, my lady, for that would be improper.
Please?
If you wish it, then I will make it so, Allie.
Thank God. Keep calling me my lady and it's going to awaken something in me. Facts. Okay, good. Now, what's with the whole get up? Get up? The armor? My deepest apologies. It was not my intent to arrive here underdressed. I beg your forgiveness. What do you mean underdressed? You're in a full suit of armor. This set is hardly more than ceremonial. Lady Sylvie gifted it to me as a gesture of goodwill, and I wear it with pride. Alas, it is ill-suited for the trials of battle. A fine display to be sure, yet lacking the weight and refinement required for true combat gear. It looks nice on you, though. I'm just saying. Lady Sylvie deemed my true armor too imposing for daily wear. Intimidating, I believe she said. You know my aunt? One moment. The knight tilted her head slightly, then reached up to pull the helmet free from her head. For a moment, her face was obscured by the shadow of the morning light, but then she shook her head. Ooh, pretty! You watched in amazement as waist-length hair tumbled free and saw. How did you get all of that into your freaking helmet? Look how long her hair is! How did you get all of that into that tiny helmet? For real. Her eyes meet yours, clear and steady. Holy shit. Where did all that hair come from? Exactly. I feel like there's so much to unpack here. Please forgive the dramatic display, Ali. Helmets do little to flatter, but duty requires practicality, even at the cost of appearance. To answer your previous question before making your acquaintance, I was in service of Lady Sylvie. With your arrival, it passes on to you. Do not fret, I will not stand in your way. You will hardly know I am here. But while you are in town, I will protect you and this store with my life. I'm not totally sure that will be necessary, but thank you. I am but a humble servant. Your thanks is kind, though unnecessary. You watch as Lucille, now helmetless, takes her place beside the doorway, sword strapped to her hip. I must also beg your forgiveness for not being present upon your arrival. I have had troubles with one of the contraptions in my place of living, what Lady Sylvie calls my apartment. A contraption? Yes, a magical device that produces water as if it was from thin air. I believe a curse was put on it. The water began to flood as far as the eye could see. Fortunately, a sorcerer removed the curse, and now it works as intended. Does she mean that her sink broke? So, okay. You work with my aunt, but your sink broke yesterday, so you couldn't come to greet me. That is correct, indeed. So you live nearby? Yes, though I am not originally from this town. Oh, me either. We have something in common. I hail from the kingdom of Valendy? Is it Valand? I want to say Valand. Which was once present in these lands. Never mind. I see that you are still in your night clothes. Do you require help in dressing? Huh? Are you offering to undress me right now? I believe that getting dressed requires one to first be undressed, yes. You need not question my intentions, they are entirely pure. I only wish to serve. It's too early for this. I would be the same way. I'll be like, yo, it's too early for this. I don't do well in the morning. I would be done. I think I'll be okay. I'll go get dressed and come back down in a minute. Please, take all the time you need, my Ali. I will guard the store in your absence. You headed back upstairs. Okay. Slipping off your pajamas, you shook your head. You've never met a knight before. You were beginning to feel like maybe this is all one long, extended dream. To be honest, I kind of dig it though. I did want things to be different, right? And it's definitely different. Can't get more different than a knight waking you up at 6 in the morning pledging allegiance to you. But I like it. Lucille still stood by the door, posture perfect. She almost looked like one of the antiques on display. How's keeping order going?
Well, Ali, no one intruded on your establishment while you were absent. I remain vigilant.
Thanks, Lucille. Keep up the good work.
Guess I'll just get to it. Let's see what's to do today. Oh, pricing items. Oh, I think I do this. Okay.
You spend a couple of hours cleaning the store. By the end of it, you're happy with your efforts.
Yeah. Got that cleanliness up.
The door chimes rang as someone clad in protective gear once again entered the store. You look down at your watch. 11:58 a.m. Perfect time for a break. Hey! Florian's back. I thought he was never going to come back again. I thought he saw the ghost and was never going to come back.
I really did think that. Morning.
Sir Florian, one can hardly call it morning any longer. Do the morning sun's rays offend you so grievously that you cannot bring yourself to join us until they have waned? Lucille crossed her arms, the distinct sound of metal scraping against metal. She looked menacing like that. I'm sorry. Yes! She told you off. With her helmet still on. Florian just shrugged. It didn't seem he found her menacing at all. Yeah, nice to see you too. I don't know why you're acting all surprised. I've always started in the afternoon. Look at them both, covered from head to toe. Yeah, for real. I thought it was going to be another person in armor when I was describing it. A night rises with the dawn, ready to meet the day's challenges head on. Yet you appear content to let half the battle pass you by. I'll leave the night shit for the night, if that's all right. Lucille placed her hands on her hips, tilting her helmet-covered head slightly as if considering him. Do you not feel some obligation to lend your strength to the morning's labors? The store requires diligence at all hours, not merely those convenient to you. Lucky you're here then. I don't do mornings. If Sylvie doesn't care, I don't know why you do. Very well. If your current arrangement serves the store well, I shall not press further. But do consider that your efforts, no matter the hour, reflect your honor and dedication to this establishment. I don't think mopping floors is all that honorable, but sure, whatever. Honor comes with every job, Sir Florian. Whether one yields a blade or arranges wares, it is the spirit in which the task is performed that matters most. Do carry on then, but know that the dawn is a more inspiring sight, should you ever choose to witness it. Yeah, I know, maybe one day. Good, I trust we shall work together most admirable today. When Lucille went back to standing by the door, you used the opportunity to catch Florian by the wrist and pull him aside. Florian! He pulled his wrist away from you, eyes on the ground. Ah, right, I forgot about last night. We'll cross that bridge when I've dealt with the elephant in the room. I'm guessing you've met Lucille before. Hard not to, seeing as she's always here. Maybe you can explain to me why there's someone in a full suit of armor in our store then, please? Trust me, that's not her full suit of armor. You should have seen her when she first turned up. Sylvie hired her for a few months back. My aunt did? Yeah. That's what she does. Takes in strays. We really don't need an armored guard for an antique store, but she got the job anyway. I guess it gives her something to do. Why does she think she's a knight? Because she is one, apparently. I don't know. She looks like a knight to me. How could she be a knight? She has a sword? Is that the only requirement for knighthood? Okay, fine. She has a sword. Can't argue with that. Listen, about last night, Florian looked back down to the ground again, avoiding eye contact for a few moments before sighing and looking back to you. I'm scared of blood. Huh? That's all it was. I was surprised. Sorry. You should have said something. I wasn't trying to scare you. No, forget that. I apologize. I should have dealt with it myself. Come here. grabbed you by the wrist. It was a light touch. He was careful not to hurt you as he pulled you towards the counter. Then he left you for a moment before returning with the same first aid kit you used yesterday. Have you procured an injury, Sir Florian? Shall I fetch a physician? No, I've got it handled. I'm fine, Florian. It's a tiny cut. I already fixed it up. You're supposed to change it twice a day. I am? No, legitimately? Like, wait, what? I am? So it heals properly? Huh. I didn't know that. I guess I'll just sit down. He dug through the wooden box, pulling out some antiseptic and a new band-aid. He sat you down on the edge of the counter, then peeled away your old bandage before putting on a pair of disposable gloves. Florian grimaced, almost putting up his nose at the sight of your cut, which really wasn't too bad at all. Luckily, it also didn't hurt. You sat there quietly as he performed his tasks like a ritual, putting the antiseptic on your cut, which stung like a bitch, then covered it again with an adhesive bandage. Thanks, Florian. It's not a big deal. You blushing? Wait a second. Then why does it feel like one? Why does it feel like one, Florian? I'm gonna poke you with my mouse. I'm poking your cheek. Why does it feel like that, Florian? What? Answer me. I really did see someone in my room last night. Whoever she was, she disappeared when I broke my glass. Well, I don't know. Maybe the place is haunted. You think? Or maybe you just imagined it. Anyway, I gotta get to work. Right. Yeah, work. Thanks again, Florian. You're sitting behind the counter when the door opens and a short figure steps in, framed by the sun. Hey, Vivi's back!
Hi, I'm glad your store is still here.
It would have been concerning if it wasn't.
Yes, exactly. So I'm very happy.
Did your mom like her birthday present?
She smiled all day and night, and she's a good smiler.
I'm so glad to hear it. Can I help you with anything else today? You're back so soon. I didn't realize kids your age were so into antiques.
The shop smells like fun, so I wanted to come back. Maybe I'll find something else to make Mom smile. The day is always good when she smiles.
She drifted across the floor with that same light, graceful gait, as if she barely needed to step on the ground to move. It was strange but interesting. And also maybe a clue to the ghost last night. Okay. Her path curved towards a tall antique mirror leaning against the shelf. The glass was a little fogged at the edges, silvery when the silvering had flaked. It's a pretty mirror, isn't it? But unfortunately, it's not for sale. I might be able to find you something similar, though.
When you look at yourself, how do you know it's really you?
That's a pretty big question for an otherwise quiet day.
I like big questions. They fit more wonder inside.
You step closer. In the mirror, your reflections line up side by side. For a heartbeat, something odd flickered. Vivi's mismatched eyes swapped, left for right. Wait, what? Wait, I'm busy reading! And then the glass looked perfectly normal. You blinked once, twice, confused. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure, really. I'm me, but I don't necessarily always feel like my reflection. It's a little hard to put into words, I think. Reflections aren't always a perfect match, and I don't think they have to be. As long as I'm happy, I'm okay with that.
Would you be scared if you knew the person looking back at you wasn't you? If it was a stranger or someone you couldn't recognize?
Well, probably. But we all change and grow. Sometimes you have to leave parts of yourself behind. Sometimes a little piece of someone else's self might rub off on yours. And sometimes you become an entirely new person over your lifetime. I agree.
Sometimes I feel like I don't deserve my reflection.
Oh.
Like I'm wearing something very beautiful that belongs to someone else. And if I breathe too loudly, it might notice and ask for it back. But I want to keep it.
She pressed her fingertips almost but not quite against the glass, then dropped her hands abruptly and turned back to you. Maybe you can share your reflection then. That's not so bad. I'd like Vivi.
Sharing is nice. Thank you for answering.
Of course.
Can I stay here a while longer? Just a little, until my mom is done shopping.
Sure. Take as much time as you need, Vivi. We love you here. By the way, shouldn't you be at school?
Not today. I only go to school on the days I can remember to.
Doesn't your mom mind?
Mom likes it more when we're together. I think you'd like her. She's a very good mom.
Vivi wandered away from the mirror, her hands hovering over shelves until she paused at a display of small broken trinkets waiting in a discount bin. There was a cracked porcelain doll head, a chipped teacup, and a wind-up toy missing its faceplate.
Can I touch these?
Be my guest. They're too damaged to sell anyway. If you find anything you like, you can just take it. She crouched down and gently lifted the doll head, tilted it this way and that. Then she picked up the broken toy and studied the round space where its face had once been. Her mismatched eyes lit up for some curious idea. With surprising deftness, she set the porcelain head against the toy's body, pressing the edges until they fit with a strange, uncanny snugness. I can't talk!
See? Now they're both happier. The doll gets to move again, and the toy isn't faceless anymore. It's better when broken things share their parts. Then no one has to be alone.
That's creative. I don't think I've thought of that.
They're both happier now, even if one is gone and the other is a bit wrong.
I'm impressed, Vivi. Maybe I should hire you to fix all our broken stuff.
I could help, but Mom is done shopping, so I have to go. I can come back later if that's okay.
I'd like that. Have a nice day, Vivi. And tell your mom I said hello.
I will. She'll like you, I think. You both smell like home.
Oh, that's a new one. Oh, that's nice. Honestly, I'm sorry. My heart would feel so good if anyone was like, no, you feel like home. Like, you smell like home. You sound like home. Like, that is just, oh, yes, okay. Oh, ooh, reflection. Is this like friendships? Cool. Yes, I accept. I want. The answer is yes. Let's just see how this goes. So far, this game is great, and I love it, and I think it's adorable. I'm not sure if anyone will actually get this stuff, but we'll see. You get seated behind the counter, ready for today's customers. The bells chime, and a customer comes inside. It's Emmett. Good day, I had a gap between clients and thought I'd check in. Okay. Welcome! Vintage stuffed rabbit, It does not seem practical, but I can see why it would appeal. I suggest 13. I mean, you can buy it for 13? Yeah, why not? I'm satisfied with that price. Consider it sold. I would say 13's not that bad of a price. Until next time, Miss Miracle. I just realized he has a little pink streak in his hair. I love it. See you next time. The customer leaves the store. I saw one customer today, but no one else is coming now. That's good. Oh, so there's like story and then a little bit of gameplay with the selling of things. I like this. This is fun. As the sun crested the horizon and day slowly began to turn into night, you turned your open sign to close. Phew, another day down. It was pretty busy today. It was. We got the knight, Florian dressed our wounds, we had Vivi, and we had a customer. So it's all good. It was busier. Yeah, I guess. Some days are like that. Other days we're just twiddling our thumbs until we can go home. Frankly, there's That's more like what I was expecting. I thought an antique store on the countryside wouldn't have a lot of activity. Would an antique store in the city have any more activity? Maybe? Antiques and thrifting and stuff are pretty popular these days. I always thought it was only old people who liked antiques. What? You don't like them? Looks like a load of junk to me. Then why do you work here? Junk? You should not say such things, Sir Florian. I really wish you'd just call me Florian. Lady Sylvie has spent her lifetime curating this collection of fascinating oddities. It would do you well to hold your tongue if it only spits distaste. Oddities is one word for all the scrap. I mean, you do you, but is there a reason you work here if you don't care about the store? I care about the store and the owner. I don't care about the antiques. Your aunt helped me through some shit. Gave me this job when I had nowhere else to go. I appreciate that. Even though you were trying to quit when I first met you, doesn't mean I have to be into used lampshades and rusty axes. I guess that makes sense. Speaking of it being busy though, how do I go about finding more things to sell? We'll run out soon enough unless I start pillaging the decorations. I don't know. Go steal from someone's trash can. Do I look like a raccoon to you? Do you really want me to answer that? Yes! Fucker. I do not think you look like a raccoon, Allie. Mayhaps you have more qualities similar to a red panda. Your red coat is fine. Thanks, Lucille. I'm glad someone here appreciates me. And I appreciate being called a red panda, so yes. Your aunt had a few different avenues for her junk, I think. I don't really know the specifics. She does have an attic filled with it, though. You can pick through that. You might find something. Or you might find nothing. That seems more likely. Oh, an attic? Yeah, Sylvie's been meaning to sort it out for ages. If you get injured trying to work through the mess, it won't be my problem, though. I can dig out the key and show you tomorrow. Thanks. That sounds great. Going on a trip with Florian on a ship. Okay. At that moment, your stomach let out a low grumble. Oh, right! Oh, no, for real. Oh, right. So, hold on. I'm about to say, do you guys know Quinn? The chef guy? Yeah, I guess. You couldn't sound less interested. Florian rubbed at the back of his neck, looking away. He's nice or whatever. We just don't get along. I don't know. I guess we're two different people or something. Sir Quinn is an excellent cook who makes feasts fit for royalty. Lady Sylvie did well in seeking his companionship. Companionship. Interesting. He invited me to his restaurant to try a new recipe tonight. I nearly forgot about it. Have fun with that. Aw, not even a little bit interested? I'm not hungry. How are you not hungry after working? Anyway, bye. Have fun or whatever. At that, Florian left the room. Lucille? I would be honored, Allie. In truth, I had already considered offering to accompany you, should you require a guardian for the evening. It is only fitting that I ensure your safety, even over a meal. It's just dinner. I don't think I need a guard. Just a friend, if that's all right with you. A knight's duty is not bound by circumstance. Whether it be a dinner or a battle, I would gladly be your shield. I don't need a shield for food. I mean, yeah, sure, poison, but I'm not thinking that. I want food. But a friend, indeed, I would enjoy the company. Yay! Perfect. I still haven't managed to take a look around the town, so having a guide will save me from getting too lost. Then please allow me to escort you through the town and show you its finest landmarks. No harm shall come to you while I am by your side. Sounds like a plan to me. Let's make a whole night of it. A night of it? I meant, sure, a night of it. I'm sorry, I love this. The town of Willowmist glowed softly under the moon as you and Lucille stepped out onto the main street. The air was cool and fresh, carrying the faintest hint of blooming jasmine and the earthy scent of the forest just beyond the town's edge. Somewhere a distant clock chimed the hour, its tones mellow and unhurried. You couldn't help but think that time seemed to feel slower here. There really was no need to rush, was there? It is a brilliant night for a stroll. Though the weather has begun to cool off, remnants of autumn still remain.
So, Lucille, how long have you lived in Willowmist?
I believe has been around 3 months now, give or take.
Wow, that's very recent. What brought you to town?
It is a long and peculiar tale, Ellie. One I am not certain you will believe. But if you wish to hear it, I shall tell it true.
This might be related to why she thinks she's a knight. I'd be happy to hear it.
Very well. 3 months ago, I was not in Willowmist. In fact, I was not in this world at all. At least, not as it is now. I hail from a time long past, an age of kings and castles, of honor and oaths sworn beneath banners fluttering in the wind.
Okay, you're right. It's hard to believe, but at the same time, just keep going with the story, man.
I was engaged in a most dire battle, when the world itself seemed to shift beneath me. One moment I stood upon the battlefield, the next I awoke amidst the unfamiliar sights and sounds of this town.
I like to think I'm easygoing, but time traveling is a lot to take in.
I understand your doubts, and yet I have no reason to deceive you. This armor, these weapons, even my manner of speech, all relics of an age long forgotten. Surely you have noticed their antiquity.
I'm having a hard time reading. You're being serious, aren't you?
I swear upon my honor, when I arrived, I had no knowledge of this place all this time. The world I knew was gone, replaced by one of a strange machines and customs.
That's kinda nuts,
Indeed, it is kinda nuts.
How'd you manage to adjust?
There must have been a lot of change. With great difficulty, I assure you. Your aunt was the first to show me kindness. She took me in, clothed me, and taught me the ways of this new world. Were it not for her, I might have been lost entirely. For reasons I cannot explain, I feel as though I was meant to be here. Perhaps fate has a purpose for me still.
Damn, that's one way to think about it. You're strong, you know that? Stronger than me. I wish I could go with the flow that easily.
I am Knight Ali. Adaptation and preservation and perseverance, or as you put it, going with the flow, are the very essence of survival. I have pledged my service to you not only out of duty, but because in this unfamiliar land you have given me purpose, and for that I am grateful. Why do you think you are not strong, Ali? I see no reason to doubt yourself so. Strength is not measured solely by the swing of a blade or the weight of one's armor. It lies in the choices we make, the burdens we carry, and the resolve to continue forward when the path is uncertain.
I suppose so. When did you become a knight, Lucille?
I was 7 when I was sent to the local lord's castle to begin my training.
7? That's young! I'm 26 now. 30.
I feel like I've done nothing with my life, and fear that I would choose wrong.
So much time has passed me by. I've seen friends start families, get married, climb the career ladder, But I'm still the same as I was 8 years ago.
Is that why you chose to come to Willowmist? It felt like something I could do, a choice I could make.
So, I guess so.
When I began my training as a squire, a trainer once said to me that there is no shame in fear, only surrendering to it. Your path forward may be unclear at times, Ali, but it is there all the same. Time spent on the journey is no waste.
Well, damn.
appreciate that, Lucille. Like, holy guapple, Batman. Thanks, Lucille. I'm trying my best. I guess that counts for something, huh? Indeed, you are far more capable than you believe. Trust yourself, and you shall overcome any trial. Well, with words like those to back me up, I guess I gotta keep going. I fear I've spoken too much and nearly forgotten the purpose of our excursion. This way, allow me to introduce you to the fine establishments of Willowmist. Now, Sir Quinn's dining establishment is just ahead. Oh, this is pretty! The poet has a very poetic establishment. Oh, it is pretty! No, seriously, just imagine having a date, even a friend date, like you going out with your friends. Yes, like a group of friends going here? Oh my god, yes. The atmosphere of the night seemed to change as you stepped into the Silver Oak. You were surprised to find it mostly outdoors, but that surprise was certainly not disappointment. Strings of twinkling lights crisscrossed overhead, casting a soft golden glow that danced off wooden tables, and the cheerful faces gathered around them. The air was rich with the mouth-watering aroma of sizzling meats, freshly baked bread, and the faint sweetness of roasted vegetables. Oh, God. Yes! No wonder this man is so wonderful. You came! I forgot what voice I gave him. Of course, how could I turn down the best chef in town? I brought a friend. I hope that's alright. The more the merrier when it comes to food, eh? Please, I reserved a table just for you. Sit. Before you could even place a hand on your chair to pull it out, Lucille had already done it. Thank you, Lucille. Allow me to do that for you. Ah, you are so well-mannered, Lucille. The world would be a better place if we had more people like you. True. I only help where I can, Sir Quinn. And so humble, too. Please, sit and enjoy the atmosphere. Deliciousness awaits. You sat down and Lucille adjusted your chair for you, before crossing over to sit on the opposite side of the table. Her armor made a slight scraping sound, but you were impressed at how silent it was overall. Your aunt really did well, picking that one out. I'm now thinking that the aunt probably picked that one out because of the loud clanging of the other armor, maybe? So... just thinking. Where'd she manage to get armor like that anyway? I swear, there's so much I don't know about her. Hey, okay. You seem deep in thought, Allie. Oh, my bad. I was just thinking about my aunt. A fair topic to be consumed by. Your aunt is a wonderful person. I'm almost jealous of you and Florian, you know? Jealous? You two honestly know her better than I do. All we know about each other is from letters. Even now, I haven't seen her in, 21 years? That is indeed a long time to go without seeing one's own family. Yet you cannot deny the bond you shared through your letters. A connection nurtured by words alone is no less meaningful. Yeah, but it's different, isn't it? I know her as my quirky aunt from the countryside who likes herbs and crystals. You, this town, really know her. Everyone I'm spoken to seems to look up to her. She is the best of Willowmist. I do not think it is an exaggeration to say that this town would not flourish as it does without her. Big shoes to fill. You needn't fill her shoes. Only bring your own. Lucille leaned back in her chair, her eyes flickering away from you. Yo, here's the thing. Lucille? Yes. Nevertheless, I understand the weight of time lost. Probably better than anyone. I'm sorry. There is no need to apologize. Time, though it may slip through our fingers, grants us the moments we have now, and it is what we choose to do with those moments that truly matter. Though I need not remind you, Lady Sylvie did not ask Florian and I to attend to her most prized possession while she was absent. She asked you. In truth, it is part of the reason I have so quickly trusted in you. Lady Sylvie herself believes in you. She could have at least left me some instructions if she believed in me so much. Forget talking about me anyway. Forget talking about me anyway. I'm more interested in knowing about your knightness. Do you truly find it so interesting? I do. I want to know if... yes, I want to know. Is that sword real? The blade I carry? Indeed it is, the same I used in the battles of my youth. Youth hardly sounds like the right word. You look so young. Your words are most gracious, though I assure you, my youth has long since passed. Were it up to my mother, had I not chosen the path of a knight, I would have been married many years ago. She often reminded me that a sword makes a poor companion, though I suspect she underestimated how loyal a blade can be. It's nice to know that, despite the year, mothers are just like that. Your mother also wishes you to marry? Probably. I think it has more to do with wanting grandchildren than wanting me to get married. But anyway, about that sword, you can really use it. Like, use it? I assure you, my training has not gone to waste. This blade has seen me through many trials, and though I pray it will not be necessary in this time, I am prepared to wield it should the need arise. Okay. I don't think I'll need you to stab anyone, but I do appreciate the offer. I will endeavor not to stab anyone in your presence. Maybe just not at all? At that, she cracked a smile. I carry a sword not as an act of aggression, but a promise of protection. I would never harm anyone who was not deserving of it. I can hardly be called a knight otherwise. That's true. You'd be considered an assassin, probably. You're making me want to see you swing that thing. I bet it'd be real cool. That's exactly why I asked that question. Perhaps one day, should the need arise, I shall demonstrate. Until then, rest assured that my skill remains sharp. Is your armor heavy? Is it, like, heavy? It seems like a lot to walk around in at all times of the day. For one not accustomed to such a weight, perhaps, but I have borne this weight since my youth. It feels as natural to me as the air I breathe. She glanced down at her polished armor, her expression thoughtful. Truthfully, this set is quite light compared to the one I wore when I first arrived in Willowmist. That armor was forged for battle, with heavy plating and chainmail beneath. And it covered far more than its own weight. Every dent and scratch held a memory of the field or of my training. So this must be like casual wear to you, huh? In a sense, yes. I find it reassuring in a way. Wearing it reminds me of who I am, no matter how strange this time may seem. I don't think I could ever stand upright in something like that, let alone move around so gracefully. Grace comes with time and practice, my friend, though I suspect you would carry it well, should you ever wish to try. Okay, so knights are allowed to get married? I'm sorry, but I've gotta ask. Knights can get married? Indeed, though there are some limitations. We may not marry commoners, nor people of higher status unless arranged by our lords. Huh. I guess I just thought knights had to, stay single, like monks or something. Not at all. While some knights do choose to forego marriage in favor of their duties, it is not a requirement. We are permitted to wed, provided the union aligns with the expectations of our station. So what happens if you fall for someone who doesn't meet the rules? Then one must choose between desire and duty. It is not an easy decision, but a knight's honor lies in the loyalty to their vows. How complicated. Here I thought modern dating was difficult. Such is the life of a knight, but I would not trade it for anything. Honor and duty are the cornerstones of my existence, and to stray from them would be to betray myself. So, does that mean you've never, fallen for someone? Lucille's composure falters for the briefest moment, her cheeks colored faintly beneath the confident demeanor. No, I have always prioritized my duties above such matters. There was little time to entertain the notions of romance.
Did you ever regret it?
Regret is a strong word. I do not regret taking up my oaths, no. I believe this is the correct path for me. Even without romance, I have experienced the love of camaraderie, loyalty, and shared purpose. Those bonds are no less valuable to me. Perhaps if I were to truly think on it, there are pangs of regret in some regards. I saw many a friend who grew up in my village find love and start families. Many even with whirlwind romances straight out of fiction. But no, I would not have changed my path thus far.
Bon appetit! Dinner is served.
Thanks, Quinn. Quinn appeared as if from thin air, then placed 2 side dishes down, one in front of each of you. What you saw would have been fit for the finest restaurant anywhere. The creamy beets were so red it almost surprised you.
If it is delicious, then you will sing my praises through all of Willowmist. If it is not, then simply strike me down, as if I could not bear the thought of serving our lovely Sylvie's family anything less than perfect.
Well, she brought a sword, so let's hope it's good.
I am near trembling in my boots. Please, taste.
It smells delicious. You raise a fork full of the risotto to your mouth. The creamy texture, the tender rice, the velvety sauce, it was beyond delicious. As you chewed, the earthy flavor of the roasted beets, almost sweet, filled your mouth. Quinn, this is delicious.
Magnificent! You do not understand how that warms my heart so. I had worried for a moment. My prep time was cut short last night. The full moon does things to a person sometimes. You understand, huh? Nevertheless, enjoy. Fine company makes a meal even more delicious, eh?
That is true, and Lucille is fine, so... You look back towards Lucille, who seemed to be enjoying her meal just as much as you were. Quinn wandered back through the tables, smiling and chatting to each person he passed by. Everyone looked happy to speak to him. He's really nice.
Indeed, he is a noble man with a noble heart. We are fortunate to have him in Willowmist.
A Oathkeeper. I'm okay with this. I like this. This is fun. You continued eating, eyes passing over the various people that sat at the tables. There were all kinds, friends, couples, families. The atmosphere was extremely pleasant, and it was easy to fall into the town's rhythm. Absent-mindedly, you looked past Lucille's shoulder, your eyes locking onto someone sitting a few tables away from you. Huh? The dude does know how to cut it loose. Wait, is that Emmett? I guess he just doesn't like me in particular. Oh well, no loss there, I suppose. Hey, Lucille.
Yes, Allie?
Don't turn around too quickly, but do you know him? She spun around incredibly obviously.
Sir Emmett?
Yes, he is often around at the store, assisting Lady Sylvie. What do you think of him? Lady Sylvie believes him to be a man of his word, and extremely talented in his work. So my aunt likes him. That's good. He's a bit cold. As far as I'm aware, he is like that with most people. Sir Emmett likes to keep a professional distance from much of the town. I'm not gonna lie, I would have just been like, hey, his loss. But at the same time, I think it's because of the atmosphere of the game that I'm kind of like, I want to mess with this man. I want to mess with this man. Only a little bit. Like, I'm not saying that I want to become a jerk or mess with him, especially not as much as Florian. But, like, I'm saying that
I want to get to know him a little bit more. Like, a little bit more. Don't ask why, I don't know. I just kind of do.
I'm gonna make that man my friend if it's the last thing I do. I solely hope it is not the last thing you do, but I will happily support you in your endeavor.
You will?
Indeed. Though he does not say it, I can only imagine that keeping such a distance becomes lonely at times. Putting that aside, however, perhaps it is time for us to take our leave.
Both of our plates had long since been scraped clean, neither of you daring to leave even a single crumb behind. Facts, it was probably that delicious.
You both stood from the table, weaving your way past the other guests.
As you passed Emmett, he looked up from his plate and met your gaze, more directly than usual.
Oh, Allie. There you are. I was hoping I'd run into you.
You were?
Yes, I've been meaning to say something. I've been looking about it for a while. Or thinking about it for a while. You're doing better than I expected. That's not bad. I mean, it's good.
Oh, thank you? I've only been here for like 2 days.
The store, the town, it's not easy. You make it look easier than it is. I don't think I've said that before. I should have.
Are you feeling okay?
I've never been better. Allie, maybe a bit warm. Is it warm tonight or something?
Are you drinking? Aren't we going into winter?
Maybe it's just you.
Wait a minute! Hold on. I'm warm?
Yeah, you seem warm.
Her face is me right now. Wait, is this man drinking? Smoking? Something? On some hard liquor? Quinn, what do you serve here? I heard beer, but what else do you serve here that this man has had today? What?
What was I saying?
Something about me being warm?
Right, that. You should stay.
Oh, as fun as that sounds, I'm actually out with Lucille tonight.
Why?
We were having dinner. Oh, look at his face!
I should have asked first. Next time, have dinner with me.
What? I would like that.
Good. That's good. Get home safe, and don't forget you promised.
You hurried away with Lucille, waving thanks to Quinn on the way out.
Yeah, because I'm very confused.
What happened? Lucille, I fear we may have just witnessed a real-life, bona fide demon possession.
Yeah, that actually would make sense too. That really would make sense.
Something happened.
Sir Emmett, you mean? He was being I can't say this word. Uncharacteristically. There we go. He was being uncharacteristically amiable. I'm having trouble with some of these words. He shot me down instantly when I suggested hanging out together outside of work. Perhaps he had a change of heart. You are wonderfully charming, Allie.
Thanks.
But I don't think so. Seriously, we need to call a priest or something. I shouldn't let that distract me, though, Lucille. Thanks for coming out with me. I had a great night. Food really is better with good company. You have my thanks for allowing me to accompany you, Allie. It was truly wondrous to get to know you as a person.
Do you live far from here? Want me to walk you home?
That will not be necessary. Please, allow me to walk you home instead. As your knight, it is my sworn duty to ensure your safety. To allow you to escort me instead would be unthinkable.
Willowmist seems pretty safe and quiet, though. Other than the ghost.
No, even with the ghost. The ghost didn't do anything.
I don't think you need to ensure my safety or anything.
It is a quiet town, yes. but even the stillest waters may find unexpected dangers. As your companion, I cannot allow you to face the night unguarded. You sighed, but found it more amusing than anything. All right, you win, Miss Lady Knight. Lead the way. As it shall be, my lady. Allie. Lucille's voice softened, the faintest glimmer of a smile touched her lips as she gestured for you to follow. Together, you stepped through the cool night air, the quiet streets of Willowmist stretching before you. I'm not gonna lie, if I had a knight of any kind, I would want to become friends with this knight and be like, nah, I'm sorry. Like, I know you're supposed to protect me and all, but we gonna be cool. Right, Allie. That's exactly how I would have been. There we go. I am now safely deposited back home. All is well with the world. Now I feel bad letting you walk home alone. Please do not trouble yourself with such thoughts. If anyone even entertained the notion of harming me, I would be able to defend myself. That is true. And as you say, Willowmist is quite safe. Then you agree you didn't need to walk me back. Safe or not, it is my duty to see you safely home. But I will admit, perhaps my insistence was not entirely selfless. I find that I rather enjoy your company. Her tone softened, a glimmer of warmth in her usually composed demeanor. So, while it is my honor to fulfill my role as your knight, I must confess, it is also my pleasure. Oh, someone's a smooth talker. She's been a smooth talker this entire night. Only an honest talker, Allie. And now that you are safely home, my mission is complete. I bid you good night, with the hope that we shall meet again on the morrow. She offered a light bow, her golden hair catching the soft glow of the night as she turned and began her journey home, leaving you with a faint smile lingering on your lips. Man, she's really great. No, she really is. Like, I actually really enjoy Lucille's company. You turned towards your door, digging the old key out of your pocket. It was halfway turned in the keyhole when you heard voices within. I win and Florian loses! Someone owes me $5. What are you even gonna do with $5? You push open the door, peering curiously into the room. Is it the ghost? Is Florian chilling with the ghost? Ah! Jesus Christ, can you stop sneaking around in the middle of the night all the time? Maybe you should spend less time skulking about here in the dark then. Was someone else here? Huh? I thought I heard you talking to someone. At your comment, he rubbed the back of his neck, looking away. What weirdo would be hanging around here this late? You? I love the fact for this game, I can say things that I would want to say. And for example, my answer personally was you, and then of course it happened. So that's one of the reasons I love. This is one of the reasons I love these games, specifically from this company. They get me. They get me. You for one. I work here. At night. Alone. In the dark. So, just talking to yourself then? Guess so. Anyway, I'm busy. You sure look it. How was dinner? It was lovely. Quinn is an amazing chef. You really missed out, you know? Yeah, I know. At that, Florian's face dropped. I'll get back to work. You can come with me next time. Why are you sulking? Just ask to come. You know what? Whatever. Sure. Have a nice night. You let out an audible sigh when you finally reached your home away from home. The weight of the day's events had finally begun to settle on your shoulders. Every day seemed to be like that lately. Now, dressed in your pajamas, you get yourself a nice, cool glass of water and settle down on the chair. Willowmist sure was strange, and boy, you were enjoying it so far. I wonder what was up with Emmett, though. Like, seriously, like, He said he'd stop by sometime. Yeah, I think he was possessed. Maybe I'll get the chance to ask him. A gentle breeze reached you from the open window, and you closed your eyes, leaning back and enjoying the feeling. And then you heard rustling. Oh no. Is it gonna be the ghost again? Opening your eyes, you saw a piece of paper of some kind drift in on the wind, before settling on top of the wardrobe. What the... Man, I'll close my windows if trash comes in on a breeze. You stood, then made your way over to the dresser, which you now realize was far too tall for you to reach the top of. Great, I'm going to be stuck with trash forever. That won't annoy me at all. At that moment, a soft, gentle green glow began to envelop the piece of paper, and it slowly fell into your outstretched hand. What? It seemed to be a letter, although rather short. It read, "So, I might have gone a teensy bit overboard last night. It was supposed to be funny. Not, glass smashing, can slicing funny. Anyway, I'm really sorry I made you get hurt. I didn't mean for that to happen. Promise. I hope you're feeling better." At the bottom was a hugely elaborate signature that you couldn't quite make heads or tails of. What the... A teensy bit overboard? Is this Florian pranking me or something? Right, Allie. This has got to be Florian. If it's not Florian, then... You glance around the room, half expecting someone to jump out laughing, but the stillness of the room answered with silence. Your gaze returned to the letter as a sinking realization began to settle in. If it's not Florian, then no one else knew about the glass. Someone was in here! There is a ghost! Hey, Ghosty! Once again, I'm really chill. No one answered. Well, I'm going to sleep now. Please don't steal my soul or anything while I'm asleep, alright? I promise it won't taste good. You quickly crawled into bed, settling into the soft sheets. No ghosts disturbed you as you fell into yet another deep, restful slumber.